Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. And it's DeRozan in at the three, the small forward. And for Philadelphia, in the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Joel Embiid out there with LeBron James, and it's Brown in at the three. Coach Van Gundy with these two bigs. I know this is a matchup you in particular are very excited about.
Yeah, Kevin, this really feels like a throwback matchup to me. With this style of game, running it through the centers, I feel like I should be on the sideline yelling at these guys.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Jokic with this screen on LeBron. The drive by Gordon.
Control, poise, strength, all of the above by Gordon there.
Jokic with the steal. Driving inside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That's on LeBron James.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Stan, you know, you think about the release point on Jokic's outside shot. It's tough to get to.
Yeah, Kevin, it certainly is. And the problem is if you start to come out of your stance to try to get to that shot, Jokic will just pull the ball down and beat you on the drive.
Edgecombe, no good. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. From deep. It's hauled in by LeBron. Just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the D.
And both free throws, good for James. And we saw last season the Nuggets, GA, in the final week of the regular season, making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seems like there's been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
It's good.
Yeah, that's a strong finish there by Gordon. Right through the contact.
Murray against Maxey. And the shot goes down.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Nuggets have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. On the wing, Murray. He's covered by Maxey. Murray kicks to Jokic. Right block shot and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Yeah, I feel like Jokic doesn't even need to see the basket when he gets that close.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. I asked him the obvious. Is there anything you can do to slow down Jokic? He was surprisingly candid with this plan, and he said they want to force him to switch out onto the perimeter shooters, hoping that he expends a lot of energy and create favorable mismatches. Back to you guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Jokic with it. Just 4 to shoot. Here's the 3. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Here's Brown, and the dunk by Brown.
What a flush. Great athleticism from Brown.
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 2. Murray against Maxey. Now Murray. Denver needs to get off his shot. His three-pointers off the mark. The 76ers are gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Offensive rebound. The layup off target.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Doesn't take much for Maxey to find a lane to the rim.
Here's Murray, trailing by 2. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Simons, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And Denver with a change here too. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Christian Brown. Murray surveying the D. Pass to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. That's now 8 points for Jokic.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
To the middle, here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some fun.
Outside DeRozan. Up and in on the layup.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Here's James. Capitalizes off the crossover.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
Nuggets have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. And he makes that one. Jokic has got 10.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Johnson outside. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Clock at 6. Murray for 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. 76ers have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Lob pass to Gordon and stolen by LeBron.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For Philadelphia, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Swather's checked in, and that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Nuggets trail. Outside Gordon. Pass to Strother. Now Murray from past the arc. The rebound by James. James has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's Simons missing. The Nuggets shooting very well. 58%. The offense is flowing right now early for them. Here's Strother. Crosses over. And it's good on the way in.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce.
LeBron passes to Embiid. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Here's Jokic. 10 points for him. Murray outside. Pass to Gordon. Johnson for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Brown jams it in.
My goodness. Brown with the massive throw.
The Nuggets trail by 4. And you think of all that Jaylen Brown has accomplished, Coach? Top of the list, 2024 Finals MVP.
Yeah, look, it's tough to beat that as an accomplishment. Kevin, to win your team a championship and be the biggest part of it. But what I love about Jaylen Brown is the consistency of what he's done throughout his career. This guy has been good for a long time, and he's still got a long way to go.
Hits the three-point bomb. James has got 7 points.
From way back there. I mean, LeBron's just showing off now.
Murray down low, covered by Simons. Murray, good.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Barlow's checked in, and it's Wade in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Simons missing, and it's Jones with the ball for Denver. It's a three-point game. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
And that's the athleticism. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell.
Here's LeBron, and he lays it straight in. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, that's his bread and butter. Getting downhill, attacking, what a great mindset.
50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Simons against DeRozan. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
DeRozan not trying to do too much inside.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's LeBron. Count it, good. And the 76ers lead by 3.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. DeRozan against Simons. And DeRozan kicks to Jones. Bagley sets a screen for Jones. And finished off by Bagley.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the 76ers. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We come back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
And I like the fact also that they're the ones that have forced the action. They've created a lot of offense by just attacking the rim.
Wade out there with James. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Barlow in its center. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Now here's LeBron. Strong inside. What a move by James.
Oh, filling it up. James doing it all.
Johnson outside. Over Wade. Johnson can't hit.
Well, credit the defense there. Bothered him enough that he couldn't get it to go down.
Here's Barlow. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. DeRozan surveying the D. Inside. Here's Bagley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. NGA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some scout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the...
What a thing of beauty from James!
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Free throw good, LeBron. The Nuggets trail by 7. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Out to DeRozan. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Back to Maxey. It's stolen by Brown. Pass to Bagley. Jones looking for an opening. 6 to shoot. Here's DeRozan. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Alan LaForce.
Thanks. The Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Back over to you, Kevin.
They're sure good with him in the lineup. Okay, thank you, Allie.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
The 76ers leading by 6. Maxey passes to LeBron. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And DeRozan, here we go. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Yeah, when DeRozan is assertive like that, it's a huge plus for this offense.
Johnson against LeBron. Over Johnson. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. LeBron's got 25 points. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Well, now the question is, how do you scheme this guy? Try to take the ball out of his hands? Bring a second defender? I'm curious to see what they do.
The 76ers making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Denver. Out to DeRozan. Johnson outside. Pass to Murray. Back to Johnson. Three-pointer. And the rejection by James. Here's Maxey.
Incredible, the lift off the floor, the creativity in the air. Highlight real effort there by Maxey.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played, Brown finds Bagley. Here's Brown. To the paint, it's tipped. And finished off by Bagley.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. The 76ers leading by 6. James right side. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And the passing instincts of James are just unreal. He has that great sense for when and where to send the ball.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Outside, Bagley. On the wing, Johnson. Murray outside. Bagley kicks to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Brown, the pass to DeRozan. Shoots over Brown. DeRozan's shot is off. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. The Nuggets trail by 10. Here's Murray. Nice move. And he sinks the layup.
Well, when Murray has his attacking game working, it opens up more space for everybody.
Here's James. And he finishes nicely on the layup. James has got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Pass to DeRozan. Murray against Maxey. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bagley. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. A different look for Denver. Jokic comes in for Johnson. And Jones subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. Here's Maxey. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Kicks it out to LeBron. LeBron ignoring the defense from outside.
Nothing the defense can do. James is skilled at sinking that jumper right in the face.
Here's Murray, and there's the drive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on LeBron James. And you assemble an all-swagger team. Jamal Murray and is on that roster.
Well, you're right, Kevin. And look, where players really gain their confidence, their swagger, if you will, in this league is when you play your best on the biggest stages in the playoffs. Jamal Murray has certainly done that. He has earned his swagger.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Maxey against Murray. Brown with it. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Brown's got his first bucket in this one.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
The kick out to Brown. No good from outside.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Murray finds Brown. Jokic passes to Brown. From the arc. There's Jokic with range.
Another bucket from Jokic. He could dominate scoring-wise every night if he wanted to. He is that good.
There's Embiid. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Embiid's got 6 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Murray kicks to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. No good on the triple. The 76ers leading by 10. LeBron passes to Maxey. Denver grabs the miss. 1:12 left to play here in the second quarter. Jones with the bounce pass. Pass to Bagley. Bagley sends a screen for Brown. Trying to find Bagley and gets it to him. Back to Brown. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your team.
James misses.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Jokic doing the job inside.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Murray. And the layup's good off the glass. 8 points for him.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Nifty move. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
Well, clearly the layup was too easy for him. He had to go to the double clutch to make it a little more challenging.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Joel, some fireworks early. What's going to be critical to keeping it rolling?
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
So on the floor for Denver. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. Brown feeling out a bit. Shot clock at 6. And slam dunk by Maxey.
It's always a great sign for this offense when Brown is making plays for others.
Now, here's Jokic. Murray outside. About 1 minute played here in the second half. DeRozan finds Jokic, goes up and lays it nice and easy. 19 points for Jokic.
Ever evolving as a passer, DeRozan continues to impress with his ability to find his teammates.
Over in the corner, Brown tries to save it. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Maxey in the corner. Off target from 3-point range. The Nuggets trail by 6. The 11-footer. It's hauled in by the 76ers. James has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And that one's good, Maxey.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. At the elbow, Jokic. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
Philadelphia leading by 6. Now Maxey. 14 points for him. Embiid dishes to James. Clock at 6. Here's the floater. It's hauled in by Gordon. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Pass to Brown. Brown finish through the contact from Brown.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. The Nuggets trail by 8. Pass to Brown. Back to DeRozan. Now, here's Jokic. Just 5 to shoot. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Jokic has got 24 points. And from season to season, Coach, DeMar DeRozan remains incredibly consistent.
Yeah, look, he's consistent because he's extremely professional. This guy's always in shape, always ready to play. He knows what his game is, and he plays to that game. Something of a throwback because his game's built on the mid-range shooting, but everybody could use a DeMar DeRozan on their team.
DeRozan against Brown, right wing, and Jokic wide open. He shoots. Not this time.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
And the dunk by Edgecombe.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Pass to Murray. over Maxey. Murray, no good.
Just tremendous defense right there. Applying the pressure.
On the wing, Brown. DeRozan defending. In the corner, it's James. And stolen by Murray. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. DeRozan. That's good.
DeRozan does so much of his work in tight spaces. It's a luxury for him to be out in the open floor.
Brown, the pass to James. And stolen by Gordon. Lob pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, when Gordon's team makes it this easy for him, of course he's going to throw it down hard.
Gordon against LeBron. Kicks it out to Maxey. Back to Brown. Pass to James. James making it look easy from deep.
Showing some range. LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And Philadelphia making a change here. Simons is checked in. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Denver. Jokic kicks to Johnson. Pass to DeRozan. Jokic a screen. Jokic always hovering.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Brown against Johnson. Here's LeBron, and he banks in the layup. James has got 39.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Knocks it loose and taken away by Brown. James in the high post. LeBron right to the finish.
Yeah, this is just going to be a mismatch every time. LeBron just too fast, too powerful, and too big.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Denver, trailing by 10. Pass to Johnson. 5 on the clock. Jokic with the screen on Simon. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video reviews showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Murray, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Here's Jokic. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 3 assists now in this one. The 76ers leading by 8. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. Down low, Jokic with the steal. On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Brown. Gordon deciding where to go with it. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Yeah, he's an above-the-rim athlete. Gordon on the attack.
1:33 left to play here in the third. And here is LeBron. And he's got 41. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
My goodness. I didn't think they could top that last dunk, but it only took them a couple seconds.
Not much defense, Greg, on those last few possessions, but does anyone mind?
Not at all.
Murray outside. Denver passing it around. On pass to Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Some changes for Philadelphia. Arlo's checked in, and is Wade in for Brown. And James throws it down.
How about the quick first step of James, along with his power? That's the difference on the drive.
Outside DeRozan. Pass to Strother. They get the rebound, and Bagley able to finish.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Out to Wade, and here is James, and they double up LeBron. Here's Barlow. Good, and the assist goes to James. Barlow's got his first points in this one.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Here's DeRozan. He's got 11. Seconds left. A shot off that time. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the 76ers. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guards. Set others up, play the game the right way.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. You've got Wade. He's out there with Brown. And it's Barlow in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Murray with it. Maxey covering. Murray, good.
I just love that shot from Murray. He makes you defend him on all 3 levels.
Brown jams it in.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. The Nuggets trail by 8. Murray with it. And Jones has it in the corner. On the wing, Johnson. This one for 3. Brown's shot is off. And so Brown will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Outside, Maxey launches a 3. Rebound by Johnson. And here are the Nuggets now. Johnson. Now Brown. 6 to shoot. Here's Murray. Count that one.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
The 76ers leading by 6. Wade, a screen on Johnson. Here's Brown, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Jaylen Brown proving to be a tough customer.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And something else that stands out is how efficient they've been from the mid-range, making the most of their opportunities.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Murray against Maxey. To the inside. A steal. Here's Caldwell Pope. The basket good off the assist from Wade. And the 76ers lead by 10.
Yeah, and then knifing into the middle. Caldwell Pope, not just a perimeter threat. Young fella can elevate.
Murray outside. Pass to Bagley. And they pick up 2.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Here's Brown. Rebound by the Nuggets. Johnson outside. Murray finds Brown. Back to Murray. Takes the 3. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Wade can't hit. The Nuggets trail by 8. Murray outside. Count the basket. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Maxey against Murray. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And Maxey plays with so much energy. That time he wills that one in off the contact.
Here's Murray. Out to the right wing. Misses the 3. The 76ers leading by 8. Maxey in the corner. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And what a finish by Maxey with that contact. That took a lot of guts.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
Well, it's not what he's known for, but Jokic can throw it down when the chance presents itself.
James looking around. And Embiid throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And DeRozan kicks to Jokic. On the wing, Gordon. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Pass to Jokic. Hangs in the air. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Jokic has got 15 points here in the second half.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Christian Brown's checked in for Denver. Jamal Murray comes in for Johnson. Here's Maxey. And stolen by Murray. Jokic with it. Wade picks him up. Excellent D from Wade. The 76ers leading by 9. Fires for 3. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Quick work by Maxey to reel in the board and put that one back up.
Pass to Brown. Gordon against James. Jokic high post. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Embiid with the block.
So agile at 7 feet. Embiid. And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. 4th team foul.
Stolen by Brown.
Well, that's just a great feel for where the ball was going. He got himself in the right place and made the steal.
James Oh, James muscles it in.
And you have to be unselfish if you're going to lead your team to great things. And I think Embiid gets that.
And here's Jokic. Embiid with the steal. James fires. Gordon with the rebound. The Nuggets trail by 13. Now Murray from outside. Wade rips down the rebound. And he banks the layup in.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. And so David Adelman calls the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Dean Wade.
Challenge to Philadelphia. Number 7, Jaylen Brown.
Now, here's Jokic. Too much! Jokic down low!
The width of Jokic helps him carve out space in the paint.
Philadelphia leading by 13. Nifty move. Dunked it home, running inside.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Denver's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Murray against Maxey. And good that time. There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Embiid. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the 76ers.
Their inside game was what secured them to win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop
LeBron.
Well, his triple-double stat line is evidence of his impact on this game. He was affecting play at all times.
54 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
The Nuggets shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Murray! And he misses the J. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing. Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Here's Murray. And he overshot that one, missing. Here's Exco. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. 9 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Walker taking his time here. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Great coaches, great organizations, and for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humbled.
Well, you're a sponge for knowledge, and you have a great work ethic, and it's been fun to watch. Thanks, LeBron.
Ah, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, LeBron James.
friends. Yeah. Good morning.